Hello, this is a video about void staff tech. I'll be covering a tutorial on how to do it, compare it with other melees, and mention other aspects I've discovered while using it. First off, with void staff tech, you could go. You can say, if you're feeling real fancy, you can, you motherfucker, or you could say, and sometimes even, so the first step is pretty quintessential. You have to go to your settings, go to your keyboard, and then make sure that your jump and jump no vault are on the same keybind. I have it set to space. You could set it to anything you want, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure that they're both the same keybind. After this, every time you vault with a specific melee out, you'll get launched. This can vary depending on what you do before you vault, but I get into that later. First, let's go over the various melees you can do this with. Also, as a preface, all these melees have a chance to just instantly kill or DC you, some are just less likely to do so. First off, we obviously have the Void Staff, that has both vertical and horizontal movement. Its TPs have very little variance, so you know exactly where you're gonna go most times. It has the most movement potential, which I'll explain later. The only bad part about it is that you unlock it at rank 190, so if you don't have it, GG, go next. Next up is the Dark Heart. The Dark Heart has some vertical movement, but it's highly inconsistent. You can TP you forward, backwards, or just not at all. Its horizontal movement kinda makes up for this, as it's pretty consistent. The thing is, you have to attack in order to TP forward. Only exception to this is if you jump slide it into an obstacle, but it won't take you nearly as far. It's faster than the Void Staff, but you have less options since no horizontal movement. The Present is similar to the Dark Heart, where it only has horizontal movement. However, unlike the Dark Heart, you can simply just vault to get launched. If you do attack before vaulting, you get sent further. Present movement is consistent, but it also consistently just kills or DCs you. I don't recommend the Present unless you enjoy literally gambling your life away every time you vault. Last melee is the Holiday Tea. It's basically another Dark Heart clone, but it's more accessible, being unlocked at only rank 15. It does have vertical movement, but it's highly inconsistent. Its horizontal movement is consistent when you attack, and its alternate attack actually changes where you move, but it has a mind of its own. As mentioned earlier, I'll quickly go through various methods that can change your trajectory. I'll be putting the names of the melees that each tip applies to in the upper right corner. Clicking down can increase the amount of height you gain compared to normal vaulting. Jump sliding into a vault allows you to do both vertical and horizontal movement. Clicking down also amplifies this. This also gives you a zinger slide when you land the chain void text faster, and it also allows you to wall slide if you collide with anything. Only drawback is that this option is a lot more unstable. Attacking with the normal or alternate attack can send you backwards, but it's inconsistent. This only works if you already have the weapon equipped. You can do a quick melee attack as a safe way to use the movement since you'll have your gun out more often. You can also press 3 to quickly do any vertical movement. You can perform a long jump after you TP since the movement is basically just you vaulting. By opting to use Void Tech, you also lose other move techs because of the keybinds. Ladder launching, launch tech, and stand sliding are literally impossible, and I found ladder boosting a lot less consistent than usual. Alright, that's the guide. Please try out this tech and do cool shit with it. It's already been patched in the test place, so there's really not much time left. If there's any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comment section, and if I said anything wrong, please let me know. This guide has been very tedious to make because voicing over everything was actual torture. If it feels rushed, it's because it is. I wanted to get this out as fast as possible. Also, thanks for 100 subs. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Come here! Yes! Let's go! That's awesome.